Good morning, students. Here is your second chapter of science, water. Before starting this chapter, I would not need you tell that how and why water is very important for our lives. You even can't imagine a single moment without water. Whenever you feel thirsty, that time, as soon as possible, you want water. Without water, nobody can do any work. So, our earth is having 70% of water. Then also everybody is saying to save water. Why? Because only 1% of water from it is available for drinking purpose. Let us see more details about the water. You know that about 3/4 of Earth's surface is covered with water. Yet during summers you would have read in the newspaper about the water crisis. Have you ever thought about the reason for water crisis despite the abundance of water on the earth? Let us try to understand the reason. See 2.1, water, a natural resource. Of the total water available on earth, 97% is found in oceans, 2% as ice on the peaks and the poles, and the remaining 1% is in the rivers, lakes, ponds and beneath the earth's surface. We use this underground water by digging wells. Water is also present in the atmosphere in the form of water vapor, mist and clouds. Students, you can see in the figure 2.1 that is the availability of water on the earth. So water is present 97% in oceans, 2% as ice on the peaks and the polar region, 1% is in river, lakes, ponds and beneath the earth's surface, that is where people are using it for drinking. Many substances like common salt and other minerals are also present in ocean water in large quantities. Due to this, the water becomes salty or saline. It cannot be used for drinking, bathing, washing clothes and irrigation. Water present as icebergs is pure, though it cannot be used easily. Of the total water available on earth, the quantity of water which can be used by human beings is very small, that is only 1%. This is equivalent to 1 ml of usable water out of every 10 liter available, that is 0.01%. You can now perhaps see the quantity of water available for our use is really small and why water is important. So we should use water carefully and prevent its wastage. So now students, you can easily understand that why importance of water is being taught by everyone everywhere, because though 70% of our earth is water, but only 1% of it is usable, because rest all the percent is salty or saline. See 2.1, importance of water for living. Water is essential component for all living beings. As I told you, without water nobody can survive. Almost 70% of human body weight is water. Table 2.1, which we'll see further, shows the approximate percentage of water present in certain animals, plants and their products. A healthy person needs about 2 to 3 liters of water for drinking daily. This is necessary for various processes of body for which water acts as a medium. In the stomach, water is necessary for the digestion, absorption of food and for circulation of the digested food in the body. Along with water, unwanted waste materials are thrown out of the body in the form of urine and sweat. The temperature of our body is also controlled by sweating. Thus, we should drink plenty of water so that processes of our body run smoothly. Water is as important for plants as it is for animals. So students, as I told you that water is very important for all living beings. It is very essential components. Our human body is made up of 70% of water, and a healthy person needs about 2 to 3 liters of water every day. So you should also drink water daily, and this is necessary for various processes of body. If you will not drink water properly, the various processes of body will ruin. So for good digestion, for good circulation and for the good absorptions of food, water availability in your body is very important. And along with that, various processes of body removal of waste materials from body also requires lot of water. So that's why it is said everywhere that you should drink plenty of water, near about 2 to 3 liters every day. And all the sweat glands and all the poisonous substance, toxic substance and waste materials also removed by it. So water is very important for animals and as well as plants also. So here is the next 2.3, that is drinking water. Just now I told you that drinking water is very important. So water fit for drinking is called drinking water. Everywhere we cannot go and drink water. Only those water which is fit for drinking is called drinking water. Is water from all the sources fit for drinking? Actually, its answer is no. From all the sources we cannot drink water. Water from different sources can have dissolved salt, suspended particles and various microorganisms. Some salts dissolved in water are necessary for our body, but if the amount of this is more than required, then they need to remove from water before it is used. Students, earlier when nowadays water purifiers are there, RO is there, but earlier when these things are not there, then people are boiling water, then cooling it down, then removing its stain and everything, then after that they are drinking the water. So this process of drinking water people are using. They believe that boiling kills the microorganisms and they are staining all the suspended particles, everything. So in the cities, water is purified at the water treatment plants before its distribution. In these plants, all the suspended impurities and bacteria are removed. To get rid of harmful bacteria present in water, bleaching powder is added to it. In the same way, water from well is made germ-free for use at home by adding bleaching powder or potassium permanganate in small quantities or chlorine tablets. Water can also be boiled to make it germ-free. As I told you earlier, that normally people were using boiling water to make it germ-free. Nowadays, ultraviolet rays are also used to make water germ free. So students, nowadays various processes are is going up. Some people are using ultraviolet rays and some are using boiling water. Nowadays people are using RO filter, everything to make water germ free and free from suspended particles and various microorganisms. To remove suspended impurities of water at home, we can use a filter fitted with ceramic candle. You can see in home nowadays everybody is having RO filter, purate, everything. So in that ceramic candle is there, its process is uses to filter the water. The causes of many diseases in our country is the non-availability of safe drinking water. Many government and non-government institutions have been making efforts continuously to remove this problem from Chhattisgarh and provide sufficient safe drinking water available to all. So nowadays governments are taking various initiatives to provide safe drinking water to make our country and people disease free. See that box, distilled water. Actually, the distilled water is the purest form of water. So in this table we will see what is distilled water. It is required for conducting experiments in laboratories. Distilled water is obtained by evaporating water to produce water vapor and then condensing these water vapors to get water. So students, before explaining this, I would like to ask you that what is evaporation? Evaporation is when water becomes water vapor, and condensation is when again that water vapor cool down to form water. So in this experiment you can also obtain distilled water at home. Take a big utensil and keep a small heavy bowl at the center of the utensil. Now fill water in the utensil and make sure the ball does not float in water. Tie a transparent plastic sheet over the utensil. Keep a small stone on the plastic right sheet over the ball. Keep this apparatus in the sun. After some time, water droplets accumulate in the ball under the plastic sheet. This is called distilled water. Okay, so this is a little small experiment. Another one, in short, I can say you that rainwater. Rainwater is also the purest form of water, because when the rain get evaporated and again when it cools down by the form of condensation, this is called rainwater. But why I am saying that it is distilled water, but why we cannot use the rainwater for drinking purpose? Students, because actually the rainwater is the purest form of water, but when it comes to our environment, but when it comes in contact with the environment, it get mixed with several impurities. That is why we cannot use rainwater as for drinking. Otherwise rainwater is also the distilled water. So students, here I am ending today's explanation. Next class we'll see more about water. Thank you.